Welcome back, sports fans. Here we go. Daily challenge, bronze 2. We finally got there. Now, we are facing Quasifrodo. We know Quasifrodo from the Discord channel. Really active on there. It's going to be a good challenge. You know, we are technically, I think, the favourites. There's some events where we are the same. We're pretty close. What's going to be really interesting in here? Let's look at the top. 100 metres. So what goes quicker? Is it the equipment or is it the coach, which is, is it the coach which is going to make the biggest impact? That's what we're going to see, and we've got a slight difference here as we go through. Now, we're probably just going to do, we're going to see how we go. When I go first, I tend to use the gems quite a bit. There is an issue with the gems, whereby you use them, but then if you want to use them a second time, you have to restart the app. So bear with me on that one. I will record as far as I can in the daily challenge. Obviously, if we get good starts and stuff, and I don't think we can improve, we'll keep going. So 100 meters, here we go. We need to be sub 995 ideally. Okay, we've got the perfect start. Let's get the next bit and we'll be good to carry on. That's pretty decent. I don't see how I'm going to improve on that. And we are sub 99. That is a great start. That is exactly what we needed on the first try. It really puts the pressure now onto Quasifrodo as we get into the long jump. So again, long jump, we need a good jump. I can't remember what you do on this. I think it's about 8.7. Ooh, a little bit short. And quite a bit before the board. Not ideal. Maybe it's not 8.7. Maybe it's 8.6. We're quite far away from the edge of the board there. Oh, and we've let go too early again. But better on the board. There you go, 8.7. So we're not massively going to improve on this 8.7. We might get to 8.750. It's not worth the 25 gems. And we've gone early. And we've gone early again. So I think I'm pretty happy with 8.712. If I was going second, yeah, I could probably eke out another 2 to 5 points. But is it really worth it? That's what you got to ask yourself. Is that worth it? Now, and the reason I say that is I am on step 1 of stage 1 of bronze 2. So this is the best one to actually not use your gems as you go through, because resetting doesn't take you anywhere. You're still in bronze 2. So let's get shot put. Again, this one is all about the second and third tap. There we go. That isn't the worst. It's not that bad. We should be at probably 22.6, I would guess, if we can get that second tap better. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go. Really early on that first tap. That threw me off. It didn't seem to flow smoothly there. There was a slight jitter in there. But let's see if we can nail it on the last one, so we can just keep moving on quickly. Although I'm pretty happy with the 8463, to be perfectly honest. It's not the best throw, but it's by far not the worst. That's better. That's the one. We are moving on. 8649. Wow. We did say... Not 8649. What on earth am I saying? 22649. Where did the 8 come from? Anyway, that is a very good shot put. We're going to do the high jump. We're going to do our normal high jump. The good thing about the high jump on DP, if someone just beats you by 1 or 2, 0.01 or 2, it doesn't really give them any DP. A lot of them are grouped together. And we're over. So let's see if we can get the next one. Now, normally I would just go straight up to 2383. But we're going to go up by 5 this time, because it's a daily challenge. Ooh, just. I only just made that one. So now we'll go up to the 8. I'll go 8-2. Just going to play it a little bit safe and hopefully. Oh, we've not got it. Definitely not got it there. Okay, again, pretty happy with that. We could eke out maybe 0.003, 4, 5, somewhere in that region. Maybe up to 7, but it's, again, not worth it. So let's just keep on going. So 400 meters. Only a good start. Now this might be one we redo. Yeah, we're definitely redoing this one because we've got a good start and the first one is a good tap. But let's keep going. Let's get a time registered that is pretty decent. Far too many good taps for it to be something that we're happy with. But as I said, we're just going to keep going on this. This is the thing on the daily challenge. Don't give up just because something's bad. Get your time in, because you might have to rely on that. I had that a couple of rounds ago. I did the 110. I got a terrible on one of the hurdles, but then my second run wasn't good either. So if I'd have quit the first one rather than just continuing, I really would have been under pressure and in probably quite a bit of trouble. We ended up winning that one overall. So 400 meters, we are going to use 25 gems as we go through. So right, we need a perfect start. There we go. Now we need to hit the first one perfect, and then we've set ourselves up well. And there's no real excuse for not doing those two perfects. Maybe the start you can get wrong every now and again. Oh, only 1 out of 3. Puts a bit more pressure on to get the rest of it. That's going to be good. Yeah, knew it. I just felt like it was going to be a good... Again, not great. A little bit late on that. This is the important one. And we got it. Way too early there. Is it going to give us anything additional? I didn't even see what time I got. We got 11 more DP. To be fair, not the best run. Definitely open to being beaten on the 400 meters. Right, what we are going to do though is we are going to leave some mystery for the last 4. So we'll do the 110 and then after this we will stop. I don't want to give Quasifrodo everything that I'm doing. That was nearly a terrible. Not the greatest. We might rerun that, you see. Great start, but I think you need to be slightly closer to 13 than 13-1. So I think we're going to leave a tiny bit of mystery to the end of this daily challenge. As I said, don't want to give Quasifrodo everything I've done prior. So we will come back to that at some point. And you can see whether I beat Quasifrodo or not. Just to quickly cover off as well, we have got the Summer Championships. Let's just have a look to see how I'm doing. So I've got first place in every single one. We are down to the last 5 events. So if I look at what we've got today, 800 meters, someone's obviously done that. I should be winning everything, I would have thought. We are going to see, this is going to start to get into Joker season. You know, if you look here, we've got 5 to go. So we've got 2 finals, 3 semi-finals. This is the final opportunity to use your jokers. So I'm just going to blow all of my semi-final jokers on the 8 marathon and pole. 5,400 hurdles. I'm going to try and save the jokers because we've got 3 events of the final day and you just don't know who you're going to be up against. So, as I said, I might... yeah, let's have a look at what that looks like. We'll go through that at some point. So, as I said, we've done part of the daily challenge today. So let's see who wins. And we might need to come back to that tomorrow. And we might do something around Summer Championship joker utilisation. But stick a comment in below, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know that you get the notifications as and when I load a video. But yeah, really stay in touch and tell me what you want to see. But once this is gone, we move on to the next event, and the next event after this is the World Tour. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.